rejection leaves its scars upon my face. I will run, I will fall, I will climb through it all, ever keeping the pace. 'Cause I can see the world unseen. I can hear them call to me, harnessing the energy from every fallen failure. I'll be a force of nature upon a world of rust. I'll be a force of nature. The only truth I trust is what I see. So eager to seek, so much to find. Got nothing to prove to narrow minds. They rant of redemption as I leave them long behind. In the bones of the earth, in the stones and the dirt, there is form and design. 'Cause I can see the world unseen. I can hear them call to me, harnessing the energy from every fallen failure. I'll be a force of nature upon a world of rust. I'll be a force of nature. The only truth I trust is what I see.
Rise of corrupted wires, return to see, blaze with the raging fires.
'Cause I can see the world unseen. Truth is in the mystery. Focus on the sting I feel from every pain and danger. 'Cause I can see the world unseen. I can hear them call to me, harnessing the energy from every fallen failure. I'll be
Hallo och välkommen! Welcome to the stream. We are live here on twitch.tv. I am yours truly, Yogeto Rolls the Wall 36. Happy and 7 day, everyone here. It is our official November 7th Mass Effect Day. Don't ask me how the fans kind of just thought of it, you know, and I'm just happy to vibe along with it. So we're going to be streaming for about, I'd say, 2 hours-ish today. We're not going to be live for the entirety of Mass Effect. We'll be live longer with Mass Effect Friday with our usual duration. We're going to continue where we left off at here. We just finished Kasumi Goto's loyalty mission. I went ahead and finished all the excess scanning there is to do for right now. So what we're going to do is go get Mordin. We'll process upgrades. And then what will likely happen is we're going to be stuck going to Horizon. You can tell I really don't like... I think there's nothing worse than being stuck doing the story missions that you hate with enemies that you hate. I would much rather go up against brutes, like the brutes you see in Mass Effect 3, than the Scions here. Like, oh my gosh, they're so annoying. Well, we had Miss Sergeant Gartner's fried calamari gumbo for dinner tonight, and it was delicious.
Bug.
And if you... Before Nate goes ba-da-ba-ba, he's loving the calamari gumbo, I'm gonna post the link to the video that has the recipe I used for tonight.
I'm loving it.
Actually, no. Because we need a funny crew for when we go get Mordin. Wait, I just realized you can't see the game. I thought I shared my screen. There we go. But yeah, I was a bit of an idiot. Realized that our study is not and date night are not until next week. So I guess we'll be playing Halo tonight. I mean, not Halo tonight. Halo Saturday.
Yeah, I'm in.
I like how we came in and Groot is just staring at Garrus.
Warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solis runs the
Shepherd.
clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Shepherd.
Let's go get our boy. You can hear yourself on stream, right?
Let me see.
End is not.
The
I like
end
how
is
he's
not.
basically saying humans are a blight on the galaxy, and look who comes to listen now. Humans.
He does see Shepherd in the background.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets it. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone
Let
quarantined.
me
Nobody gets
see.
in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff
Oh.
out before looters get
Yep,
it.
I can
This
hear
thing
myself,
affects every
sweetheart.
other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morton Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morton's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
I mean, he has a point.
Quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
This mission's important. I need you to come along, even if it's dangerous.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
We need our boy Garrus.
Yes.
You know, I just realized, Nate, Magic's birthday's coming up. I want to find a gift for her.
Yes. What does she like, sweetheart?
Mass Effect, Halo, 80s stuff, breakfast foods, unicorns, purple, retro stuff. I know her. I know her. Probably not as
Well-
well as other people do, but I just have an idea.
Well, how about this? Does she have a model of the Normandy?
Nate, I'm not a tree made of money.
Well, that's like the first thing that came to my mind, sweetheart.
But it's a nice idea. We can think about it, we can search.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
I feel like we need Quarantine Zone theme music playing, you know, that level from Halo 2.
Oh,
Good luck,
yep.
man. Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
They've seen us.
Ooh!
Oh, that was a nice
That-
shot. He's
Over
dead.
the years, I've grown used to the smell of burning bodies. That's probably a bad sign.
Anyone else hungry? No?
Well,
You might want to keep comments like that to yourself, Grunt. Krogans are unpopular enough already.
Oh, grunt.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Morden
Vorcha.
Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
He may be a Batarian, but he deserves better.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry,
That's-
human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your
He's actually
species.
correct about the Vorcha. They don't get sick. They're
No.
not a species.
I
that
need to
gets
find
sick.
Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the far
they,
side of the district.
they
He's taking in refugees.
they're hard to
offering
kill.
help those infected with the plague.
The only way to kill
I
him is
was afraid
bullets.
to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
He seems. I'm glad at least he's willing to listen.
Yeah. I wore my N7 shirt all day today.
Hey, it's a great shirt, sweetheart.
Well, I have two of them. And a hoodie.
I want at least a M7 hoodie to wear. Just like what my shipper wears.
Even though you'll probably steal mine.
Yes.
Must have tried to claw his way out. He didn't want to die trapped and helpless.
Bastards see us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing
That's if you get out, though, dude.
This isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too. Davis died last night. He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
That's sad.
Extremely sad.
Is it hot in here, or is it just... Oh, that's not good.
I do not get sick.
Let's find Morden. Hopefully he's found a treatment.
I'm gonna say that from now on, Nate, because you know I rarely get sick. If you catch me sick, I do not get sick! You know that's gonna be me. 'Cause
Yo.
it's true, I rarely get sick. It's very rare.
It's rare for me to get sick these days.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Burned out the circuits, maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Turians. Must be some kind of extortion racket.
Think he died of starvation, or do you think he did have the plague?
Let me out if I pay them off.
I'm gonna lean towards a mixture of both. It's a matter of time at that point. One of those two is gonna kill him. But I'm gonna lean towards more to the plague, because the plague is more. That's gonna be fast acting.
Nice shot!
Think.
I love this fight.
Oh,
He
he burnt.
did.
He
Are you
very
okay?
did.
Are you okay there, bud?
You're looking a bit crispy, bud. Do you want some ketchup with that?
I sounded like a Canadian. You okay there, bud?
I don't know if that was Canadian.
Behind you.
On my way. Affirmative.
Right.
There we go.
Oh, thank God you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us. Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
Hey Zelia, how are you doing? It's 2:43. Wait, is it 2:43 in the morning or the afternoon for you, dog? We're doing good. It is N7 day here, so we are celebrating by playing Mass Effect, and we had Mess Sergeant Gartner's calamari gumbo for dinner, and it was delicious.
It was the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
2:43
The first cases
a.m.
cropped up about 2 weeks ago.
Bro,
Nobody paid much attention until it
you're
started
up
to
late.
spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
You're in
That's when
Britain,
everyone
dude.
noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came
It's
down
usually
and everything went to
Pred's
hell.
usually up that late playing games.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
How was
Not
your day,
sure.
dog?
Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
Let's see. Fall asleep, unable to fall asleep since I have nothing to listen to. Been playing Animal Crossing for about a week or so now. I get that white noise. It's usually why I keep a fan on. It helps circulate the air or the temperature of the room, and it's white noise. If it's quiet, I just become deer in the headlights. Like Nate can tell you it. When my power went out back in August, it was completely silent, and I was just like, Nate, help me, please.
And
You
I
can't stay
always
trapped
help
in
you,
this
sweetheart.
apartment. If you get to Morden's,
Animal
you might
Crossing?
at least survive
How's
until
Animal
the
Crossing?
quarantine
I
ends.
never played the game,
Are
but I
you
never really
nuts?
had any interest.
We'd
in
never
it.
make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while
Nate
and
though
give you time
prefers
to clear the
thunderstorm
way.
sounds.
Then we'll
which
head
is
for
ironic.
Morden's clinic if we're lucky.
If
Maybe
I
we'll
can tease
meet
you, Nate,
there.
you won't be able to know if a real storm's coming in or not.
That is true.
This is a nice apartment. They
Very
probably
nice
boarded it up though. Yeah, I get traffic. I grew up near a hospital, so it wasn't uncommon for me to just hear sirens every now and then. But I also grew up next to an elementary school, so it was pretty quiet, but not uncommon to hear cars driving by.
This looks interesting.
I grew up on a military base, so I heard that a lot. At 15 Strike Eagles all the way, baby.
Been spotted.
Scoped and dropped!
I love Garrett so much.
Oh, I blew up a pyro.
Concussive shot ready.
Time to head there. Worthless.
Are they underground metros?
Taking fire.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Ooh.
The Turians are weak if they let Vorcha get this far.
So my first apartment was right next to an airport. But I didn't play as many times as I wanted just because I was also used to hearing planes.
Jets.
Hey, what did I say?
The sound of a
Found
jet
this
is
stuff,
one of the
it's
most
ours.
comforting sound to
Forget
hear.
it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Never been able to fish games like this. That's why you have to be a hardcore completionist for games like this. It's nice and relaxing. It wasn't uncommon for me to just sit my butt on the couch playing this game for hours. Or at least this franchise.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
I've killed people for less.
I don't think she's kidding, man.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Nobody needs to shoot nobody. We're stopping, okay? We just wanted to make a quick buck. It ain't worth getting killed over. We're done. Seriously, I swear.
Do you know a Solarian named Morden Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
What else can you tell me about the plague?
I don't know. Started about a week ago, I think. Aliens started dying off left and
I
right,
can get
and they
getting
quarantined the
bored
district.
really fast. This is a
Figured
game
we had
you
to look
have
out for
to take your
ourselves.
time on and
Started
complete
scoping out
everything
some
with.
apartments, taking what we
But
could
there's
carry.
always something
Seemed
new.
like a good idea at the time. Guess
And
we
playing
didn't
through
really
each of the games
think it through.
in the franchise means you always start fresh.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while. Get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
But I've been playing this game for almost 10 years now. And what's
Well,
Shepard's
you go-
head doing?
But you always learn something new, sweetheart.
Oh, I have been. Looks like Dad's playing Helldivers now.
Hey. I don't see gold in any of the VCs, so
He's
gold
well,
is
he's in a type chat because he's talking with Dad about fashion advice from engineers.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Yes, Nate and I live in America, but I will crack down on just because the election happened doesn't mean that the no politics rule is going to be lifted, so we are going to be refraining talking about it.
No more talk.
Here.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
Morden, where are you?
But yeah.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Melanorin and butemerol. Got it.
I know it's a hot topic and I know everybody wants to talk about it, but it disrupts the peace and it brings out emotions that will usually lead down a bad path.
And
we're
we don't
here to
want
be
that.
We're here to be cozy. And we're here to relax and unwind with games like Mass Effect or Halo or Borderlands or Call of Duty.
Professor Morden Solus?
Turian physiology, resilient with simple immunobooster. Should be fine now. Krogan cure, supplemented with neural blocker to avoid blood rage reaction. Excellent. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Now to greetings. Human. Curious. Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data equipment.
For the love of God, take a breath. I came here to find you, okay? I'm Commander Shepard. I'm on a critical mission and I need your
So
help.
you get, I kind of talk
Mission?
like Morden
What mission?
sometimes.
No.
Yeah.
Too busy. Clinic understaffed.
But
Plague
it is
spreading too fast.
adorable.
Who sent you?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Turian involvement surprising. Racial tension with humans. Unlikely to help a human-centric organization.
This mission reaches far beyond mere human interests, Professor. We all have to work together to take down the Collectors.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
What do you think about this comment, Nate? Call of Duty? Are you sure about that one? The new Black Ops 6, the first multiplayer game was hell. It was people on one-shotting you. You want to shed light on that, Nate?
Well, Black Ops 6, I will say this, the guns in Black Ops 6
Right now,
are
no strings attached.
Life is a negotiation.
extremely,
We all give
they're,
to get what we want.
they hit hard. But, Treyarch has also said that they're going to start working on weapons tuning
Vorcha have shut down environmental
once
systems.
Season 1
Trying to kill
starts.
everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates.
Yeah,
Here,
no,
take
like
Plague
the
Cure. Also,
Tanto,
bonus in
if you
good faith,
play
weapon
any
from
of the
dead Blue Sun's mercs
multiplayer,
may come in handy against Vorcha.
it's like
One
a
more thing.
3-shot
Daniel,
kill.
one of my assistants,
But
went
it's
into Vorcha
also
territory,
extremely
looking for victims.
satisfying to use.
Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Morden
Let's head
is
for the environmental
amazing.
plant.
I love Morden.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
The Vorcha
How
were
old-
pretty annoying, but it was a source for that short I have. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, I prefer the
How-
Carnifex.
How old is Morden?
He's like in his 30s. That would be Solarian equivalent to like 60s or 70s. He's pretty old.
Goodness gracious. The man, at least in our eyes, is still relatively young.
Moving to cover. Heads
Yeah.
up! About to go off!
Look, I'm
This should
used
slow
to
him
COD
down.
being like this, but my first match was well players Rev versus boosting and somehow only hitting headshots the entire game. Yeah, Call of Duty has always been broken. I prefer Modern Warfare, the new Modern Warfare 2 and multiplayer, and Modern Warfare 3 zombies. Like that's fun to me.
Impact shot.
They can tell you how much time I've spent on them.
Oh yeah, we played that game a lot.
And I still have some camos I need to learn well for. Nate's been frying on Black Ops 6. And he's finished the campaign already.
I'm going to. I've been enjoying myself.
Right on your ass.
On
my way. Got it.
Black Ops 6 is probably one of the few games I want to get better at.
Worthless.
One less to worry about.
One less to worry about.
And then Garrus is like scoped and dropped. And run, I really would not stand there if I were you.
She's standing in your line of fire.
No, he was standing next to a gas canister about to explode.
I'm gonna start saying that every time I get a nice shot on Halo. Go and drop.
I'll put them down.
Is that your phone I hear?
Yes.
What's going on?
Orbit's alarm.
I was about to say, there's no reason anyone should be calling you at this hour unless someone died.
This should slow him down.
The only time anyone calls me this late at night is like, say if Alabama won the national championship and my grandmother wants to talk about it.
Y'all in your college football. Give you Warzone 1 and you'll be happy. Actually, never played Warzone.
I played it once. Me and Gold messed around with it.
I would only play it once, like, people start migrating to the new Warzone and alongside all the hackers and cheaters that in competitive Warzone that everyone at Activision sims for.
Which just blows my mind that they act that way about it.
I mean, you can tell it's corrupt when they ban a pro player and then the founder of Optic raises a fuss about it because he's like, are you serious right now?
And then it still takes them a bit of time to get it all resolved.
They got it resolved pretty quickly if I remember right.
Some Warzone Pro just got banned by Activision this week.
Yeah, but he's gonna be back on a different account though. We all know that. The only way to really get them is to hard IP ban them.
But
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your
But
bag.
people, if they really want to find a way to get around it, they'll just sit there and fire up a VPN.
You have to believe me.
Alrighty, Azalea, you sleep well, okay?
Nice talking to you, man.
Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
Pull that trigger and you're breathing through a new hole in your head. Let him go and you walk away.
Oh, God.
You must think Batarians are stupid. What's to stop you from killing us if we let him go?
Let him live, I let you leave. Kill him, I do the same to you.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you, well, everything.
Trouble!
Remember that time, sweetheart? I remember a short where a vortex is,
Yeah, that was the short I was talking about earlier.
Yep.
But it turns out it was either Zaid or Garrus that hit him with a concussive that dropped him.
but
is what I think happened.
but I still think it's funny just to believe that he just blew himself up.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Exactly.
And I also still remember Super Javik. Super Javik to the wind.
Did I drop him?
Yes. Baby.
What?
Dinner's ready. I'm gonna go eat real quick and I shall return.
Have fun.
I will.
Oh.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Ooh!
Nice job, baby. I like that gun.
It's just that my arse stick feels sticky with it.
Right on your ass.
One less to worry about.
Guess it's safe. Gosh, why does everything sound so ominous? They made everything in Mass Effect 2 sound even much more creepy. Or everything creepier. I hate it so much. There's... Alright, I guess there's nothing else to salvage here.
I think we're close. We need to inject the cure, then get the fans working again.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first.
Incoming.
Concussive shot ready. It's gonna blow. cure. Now let's get those fans turned on. This should slow them down.
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
On the ground, now! About to throw up! Taking cover!
Affirmative.
On the ground, now!
I've lost shields.
Okay.
The first fan is on. Let's hit the second, and then we can get the hell off of Omega.
Yeah.
Coming!
Yeah, nobody likes fire.
Shotgun, nice.
Stuff. Yeah, that Vorch is just stuck up there.
I love
On the ground, now! I'll put them down. I got it.
You got it.
Dang, he jiggling.
There we go. Everyone in the district will be inhaling the cure shortly.
Assuming
Oh, there we go. We got it. 7 showtime. Thank you for the follow. Welcome out to the Blanket Fort. How are you doing on N7 Day?
Thank you.
Happy
And
N7 Day
thank
to
you
you, my
from
good
me
sir.
as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
I know you. From the apartment. You found me. You told Morden about me, didn't you? You saved my life.
Remember this the next time you're about to judge our species.
I was wrong about you, human. I was wrong about a lot of things.
The last time I saw you, you were too weak to move.
2 of Morden's assistants found me. They gave me the vaccine and brought me back here once I was stable. They were humans, but they risked their lives to find me and bring me to safety.
Glad to see you're okay.
I owe you my life, human. Thank you.
I can't believe Morden said all those things. I thought I knew him.
Yeah, sometimes the merciful thing to do is to help them pass. It's hard, but that's the truth.
Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our lives.
Thanks for bringing us here.
We got Morden.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes, but this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas. Drugged water supply? No. Effects not simultaneous.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solus. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
Yes.
This ship is
Yes,
equipped
it
with
is.
an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists. Need to identify, neutralize technology. Need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
We have so much research unlocked, it's not even funny.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Wait, he has upgrades.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Yep, we need to heal the facial scars.
I've got an appointment with Shaira in 3 months. I can't wait.
We're flying into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about some Asari prostitute?
Hey, watch it. It's not like that at all. She's... You won't understand unless you meet her.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Shh.
Joker?
I can tell when it's listening.
I am always listening, Mr. Moreau.
I know.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Good old Joker. Gosh, we have so many things to go through. We could probably go back. upgrades, upgrades. You have to do these upgrades, otherwise you're gonna be shredded. I know it may seem like fleeting, but this, like Mass Effect 2, it's a game that will punish you if you don't take your time to find and upgrade everything. And I mean that. I already have a new bonus power. Let's talk to Mordin. There's the view of the engine core.
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you. Shepard, how can I help?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth,
water bottle.
intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named Kirahi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
So now you know if you want to call someone a butthole in a more intelligent way or an educated way, just call them a cloaca. A cloaca is just another word for a sphincter.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions. Needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for a high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Now we gotta get research suggestions from everyone.
Jack's tattoos are beautiful. As colorful as her past, I'm sure. I have concerns with her temper, though.
You have worries about Jack?
I know she'll be solid under fire, but her attitude suggests deep personal issues. She pushes people away, yet approaches sex casually. I don't think she understands her own motivations. Just be careful when talking about personal matters.
I'll do my best not to piss her off.
Please warn me if you fail. I want a chance to hide. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander. The Elusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Great. Great. Well, it's time for Horizon, I guess.
Shepard.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be. Shepard.
Just checking in. Making sure you're acclimatizing.
The hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Granth would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info's floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak. Pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
Alrighty, we're gonna go see.
Hey. Picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the Collectors?
I ran across the schematics for making L5X implants. Still got them in my head. You want to know what I need? Not usually my thing, but I've learned how to get things done on my own. Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's,
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What'd you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Doesn't sound like you're doing much living. Not for yourself.
What do you know? Cerberus lapdog, military stooge. You do nothing but live for other people. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder,
I'm back,
assault,
sweetheart.
kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson.
Welcome back.
Not at all.
With the
Felix man
BA.
wants to speak to us, so
Piracy,
I'm working
theft
on
of
all the
military craft,
upgrades.
destruction of a space station,
Yay.
and vandalism.
You
That
know
was
what
a good one.
Horizon means, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station? You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to
Hi,
just
Miss
kill them all.
Mama. I see
Huh.
her in here.
I'm surprised
I
you
miss
even
Mama.
mentioned vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No,
Shouldn't you?
there's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for
What?
asking.
Okay. You're welcome, I guess. Jeez.
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Dude,
so talking
if that...
dirty, talking dirty deal would be essentially the saying I've modded this sniper rifle. It is heavy and unbalanced, but if you do X, Y, and Z, it makes it float so much better, pretty much.
Back for more.
Close, yes.
Ever been to a Batarian
You,
prison?
you can say...
They don't trust you enough
You
to
can say a
sell
lot
into
to me,
slavery.
sweetheart.
That's where they send you.
I know.
In there you got two choices. Bash your head open on the wall, or kill everyone between you and the exit. I knew this girl once, Asari. Good head on her shoulders. We had
Good
this
head.
whole thing going, until she sold me out to the Blood Pack. Put a sour note on the relationship. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Well, it would probably do me some bit of good sanity if I did Horizon tonight. But we got our boy Morty.
I was just thinking about you. I have to say, that Jacob, he seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania. Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I'm sure you will, Kasumi. I'm sure you will.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look. Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Let's do the heel scars. There we go. A nice, pretty face. Though that's probably wrong of me to say scars are pretty. But if I'm copying myself IRL, I do not have scars on my face.
I have one scar, like
Shepard,
on the back of my
need
neck.
me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Hey.
But yeah, Garrus
Shepard,
won't talk to us for
Need
that.
me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Because we get his loyalty mission after the
Talk to you later,
collection.
Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Why you gotta cuck me like this, game? Well, I guess let's do it. We have to. I wanted to go get those upgrades from the Citadel, but
The elusive man wishes to speak to
But
you.
here we are.
we can't open it.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the elusive man. Patching him in through the comm room.
Yeah, like dang it, man.
Hang up on the council. Wait, no, never mind.
It's the elusive man.
Still hang up on him.
We don't do that until the end.
Shepard, I think we have them. Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Morton delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know. One of your former crew, Caden Alenko, is stationed on Horizon.
Last I knew, Caden was Alliance. Why is he out in the Terminus systems?
Officially, it's an outreach program to improve Alliance relation with the colonies, but they're up to something. And if they sent Commander Alenko, it must be big. I suggest you take it up with him.
By the time Mass Effect 3 rolls around, they've made him a major.
Yes.
We should send a message to the Citadel. The Alliance can give us reinforcements.
Not until you investigate. I don't want the Alliance getting in our way. Once you have the situation under control, I'll send the message personally.
The Collectors just happened to pick a colony with one of my former crew. I don't buy it.
It shouldn't be a surprise the Collectors are interested in you, especially if they're working for the Reapers. They might be going after him to get to you.
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most warning we've ever had, Shepard. Good luck.
Joker, set a course for Horizon. I've got to go see the professor.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Tell me you have something.
Yes.
Lilith, we've
got a problem.
Still can't calibrate the targeting matrix?
Those defense towers are useless if we don't figure it out.
Sorry, Commander. Getting our comm systems back online takes priority.
Yeah. Okay. Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too.
People out here don't trust the Alliance. It's nothing personal. What is that?
Get everyone to the safe house. I'll cover you. Run! Hurry!
Looks like I need to check my mailbox tomorrow.
Oh.
Assuming control.
Assuming direct control.
Oh, there's a Praetorian.
We are the harbinger of their perfection. Prepare these humans for ascension.
I want Jack. Okay, let's get through this level. I managed to do a lot of the upgrades, thankfully, if not all the ones I can right now. Shepard's getting some flashbacks right now.
Yeah.
We're groundside. Morden, you sure those armor upgrades will protect us from the Seeker swarms?
Certainty impossible, but in limited numbers should confuse detection, make us invisible to swarms. In theory.
In theory, that sounds promising.
Experimental technology. Only test is contact with Seeker swarms. Look forward to seeing if you survive.
That sounds great. That sounds great, Doc.
Concussive shot ready.
Take that! Oh.
One more. And there are the collectors. Because Jack's biotics are invaluable here, and Garrus is Garrus.
Garrus will get himself out of any situation.
But like Zaid, Garrus, and Grunt are considered tanks in Mass Effect 2 and among your crewmates.
Zaid, though, is probably one of my other favorite characters that I like.
You have a lot of favorite characters, my love.
And I do. I love all of them. They're cool in their own way.
The Collectors are disrupting communications.
We're on our own now.
Look at that.
That is... Horizon looks like it's a beautiful planet.
Shields have failed.
Oh, hi there.
Those things look like the husks that Geth used on Eden Prime.
I thought the Geth got that technology from Sovereign.
Shit. So the elusive man was right. The Collectors answer to the Reapers.
Miranda will never admit it, but Jack has more powerful biotics than her and Samora.
I like to think in some ways Miranda has some respect for Jack.
I think that's more of wishful thinking, to be quite honest.
This might be useful.
Because she is pretty pretentious.
Looks half human. Guess we know what happened to the colonists.
No. The Geth impaled their victims on giant spikes to turn them into husks. But we haven't seen any. The Collectors must have already had the husks. They want the colonists alive for something else.
These aren't the same creatures I fought on Eden Prime. They're more advanced. Evolved.
They still die when you shoot them.
Collectors must be experimenting on the colonists. What are they up to?
Sounds almost worse than what Cerberus did to me.
Guess we'll find out when we stop them.
Collectors aren't getting away with more victims. Let's move out.
Whatever you say, boss lady.
Jack's enjoying the fight, though.
Peaceful.
She loves a good
Usually
fight.
takes a lot of chemicals for me to get this kind of quiet.
All these empty things. It's unsettling. I'm taking friendly fire.
You walked in front of me.
You're like, watch your fire!
That's totally not creepy. What are your thoughts so far with Mass Effect 2 with all the new stuff you've learned about in Game 1?
You know, the thing that I've learned about... I think the thing that strikes me the most, and I've been thinking a lot about Cerberus. They aren't making it. They remind me a lot of... There's like organizations during like World War II who believe that only certain people can do certain things. It's like there's no need for that. I mean,
Looks like some type of stasis.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, Mass Effect 2, humanity is like
They've been
it's
like this
a
a
new
long time.
it's a new kid on the block. They need to learn from all these different species. Also, who's ever doing the voice acting for the Elusive Man, he did his job.
His moniker, I believe, is Martin Sheen. If you
I
want to
really-
look him up.
I really love his work.
Why don't you look him up on IMDb, love?
Let's see, Martin Sheen.
Martin and then S-H-E-E-N.
Thank you, sweetie.
Barsha Gold.
He actually looks like his character in some ways. Oh, he is the father of Charlie Sheen.
Seriously?
Yup.
I wanted to wonder if he was related in some way, but...
I am assuming direct control.
Direct control.
You cannot resist.
Let's see, what did he play him? He was in Departed, Apocalypse Now, The Wade, Badlands.
Nothing can stop me.
Good old
He,
Jack.
he was born August 3rd, 1940.
He should be
Whoa.
he should be...
He's 84.
Okay, I was doing my math right. I wanted to say he was like in his 80s, but I had to stop myself just to do the mental math.
He's 84 years old. So World War II just started good when he was born. I mean, at that point, Poland was already being split between Germany and Russia. I love the sound of that gun.
The Mattock.
Yo, it's just extreme. It just sounds like it hits hard.
It's the best assault rifle in the game. It hits hard.
Company. Get out here, now!
You're human. What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
I cleared a path. You're lucky you're not in the hold of a collector ship right now.
Those things are collectors? You mean, they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Name's Delan. Mechanic. I came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals. And I heard screaming. I looked outside and there were swarms of bugs. Everyone they touched just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Commander Alenko here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
Tell me about the colony defense towers.
A gift from the Alliance. High-powered Guardian lasers. Supposed to keep hostile ships from landing near the colony. Had to build a massive underground generator just to give it enough juice. Only we couldn't get the targeting systems online. So the Alliance gave us a giant gun that couldn't shoot straight. Stupid sons of bitches.
Tell me more about this Alliance rep.
Commander Alenko? Heard he was some kind of hero or something. That made nothing to me, though. Would rather he'd stayed back in Council space.
Any idea what he was doing on Horizon?
Supposed to be helping us get the defense towers up and running. I got the feeling he was here for something else. Spying on us, maybe.
Why do you think this is the Alliance's fault?
We're just a small colony. Nobody bothered us before we started building those damn defense towers and drew attention to ourselves. I left Council space to get away from the Alliance. Nothing good ever comes from getting mixed up with them.
The Collectors are targeting remote colonies. The Alliance was trying to help.
I don't need their help. Too many strings attached. That rep said he was just here to get the towers online, but mark my word, there's more to it.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the Collector ship.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first. It's never worked right.
One of us should be able to figure it out. We just need the location.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side of the colony. Pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door behind you. I'm not taking any chances. Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
Oh, we're almost through the level at least.
Yay!
I'm on it.
Right.
Enemies ahead. This should slow them down.
Gotcha.
Your form is fragile.
Firing a high-impact shot.
He will end you.
Fire a
Face
high
your
impact-
annihilation.
They're through my shields!
See, its targeting AI is dumb.
Is it? Your form is fragile.
My pleasure.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
I knew there was a I'm glad I remembered there was a Scion over there. But you saw that. I got out of its way and it still got me.
The targeting AI is amazing.
Oh, it's what makes them part of the bane of my existence. Here in Mass Effect 2. They're super annoying. And I know everybody probably think as they're watching this, geez, what's their problem? They're not that bad. I'm like, duh, they're that bad even on casual, and I play this on casual just because this is my breathe easy game. I play this when I want to unwind. And the bane of my father's existence whenever he plays this game is those Praetorians. They're
This is
annoying, but
valuable.
not that annoying.
Oh, but I love I love how they look.
Across more frozen colonists.
You love how they look
Probably
like
loaded onto the
hunchbacks?
collector ship by now.
Well, no, in just terms of design, I find them to be an interesting faction.
I'm just probably thinking that you're doing it out of more respect for them in the way. You know,
It was
like a respect your enemy type thing, you know?
Yeah. Yes. Even Sun Tzu's like said himself, never underestimate your enemy.
I never underestimate those Scions. And they're even worse when you're at the collector base.
When I beat all the Mass Effect games, I want to go through them again on the highest difficulty.
You're going through them on Insanity? Well, there is an achievement if you do them.
I want to do that, just see what the games would be like at that level.
Jeez. I don't want to do this.
I'll get there.
You there, you here.
I'll find cover.
And stay down.
Okay, got him. But you see how the DMR hits hard.
Yeah.
It gets them down quickly with fire and armor piercing.
There's the transmitter.
I'm on it.
I was about to say, please don't spawn any more enemies right now as I look around. No. Oh gosh, I hate hearing all these sound effects of boobs. Like every time we hear one enemy's dropping, it's like, no, please don't. Don't do this to poor old Rose right here. But otherwise, this is the end of the level. And I'm grateful that we made it through it.
Yay!
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
Time to show these things we give as good as we get. Edie, bring the defense towers online.
Errors in the calibration software are easily rectified, but it will take time to bring the towers to full power. I recommend a defensive posture. I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
Great. We play Piggy in the middle while she sorts out the batteries.
Got any other helpful tips?
Just one. Enemy reinforcements are closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
You got it.
On it.
Assuming control of this form. You 1 and 100 will replace it. You cannot resist.
Bypassing failsafes and attempting emergency power-up. Please hold a defense tower.
My shields are down.
Fight as one. Continue.
What? This is not a time to nap.
I cannot resist. Releasing control of this form.
It just disappeared.
Well, he's gone now.
I don't like this.
Get ready. Gotta be more soon.
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-ship batteries at 40%.
Reinforcements.
Firing a high-impact shot. This should punch through their armor.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%. Seeking targeting protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
No way that's it. Gotta be more soon.
Right, the Praetorian comes in.
Edie, we need that system online.
Don't know what that is, but keep back.
My attack was
more silent. I guess not. But we got the Praetorian and we beat the level.
Yay!
No! Don't let him get away!
That ship is huge. Exactly how are we supposed to catch it?
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
I did my best. You just hid in your damn bunker.
If it wasn't for Shepard, you'd all be on board that ship.
Shepard? Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a legend, Delan. And a ghost.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
I thought you were dead, Shepard. We all did.
Well, technically, she was.
It's been too long, Caden. How have you been?
Is that all you have to say? You show up after 2 years and just act like nothing happened. Thought we had something, Shepard. Something real. I loved you. Thinking you were dead tore me apart. How could you put me through that? Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I'm sorry, Caden. I was clinically dead. Took 2 years to bring me back. So much time has passed. You've moved on. I don't want to reopen old wounds.
I did move on. At least I thought I did. But now we've got reports about you and Cerberus.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance intel thought Cerberus might be behind the missing human colonies. I got a tip this colony might be the next one to get hit. Anderson stonewalled me. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. That you were working for the enemy.
Our colonies are disappearing. The Alliance turned its back on them. Cerberus is the only group willing to do something about it.
You can't really believe that. We both know what Cerberus is like, what they're capable of. I wanted to believe the rumors that you were alive, but I never expected anything like this. You turned your back on everything we believed in. You betrayed the Alliance. You betrayed me.
The past is done. You need to focus on what's happening now. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I want to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. They could be using the threat of a Reaper to manipulate you. What if they're behind it? What if they're working with the Collectors?
Damn it, Caden. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're ignoring the real threat.
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of the facts.
Maybe. Or maybe you feel like you owe Cerberus because they saved you. Maybe you're the one who's not thinking straight. You've changed. But I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. Always will be. I've got to report back to the Citadel. They can decide if they believe your story or not.
We both know how that's gonna turn out. The Alliance will try to blame Cerberus just like you did.
A leopard can't change its spots. Cerberus can't be trusted. Goodbye, Shepard. And be careful.
What a jerk.
Alay. Aiden.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up.
Aiden, he has not changed much.
Even Garrus is like, dude, what the heck? You not even see this? We were there with Sarah. You don't see it right here?
My goodness gracious.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
I wondered if you had something to do with that attack. Caden said the Alliance got a tip about me and Cerberus.
I released a few carefully disguised rumors that you might be alive and working for Cerberus.
I see. What were you trying to prove?
I suspected the Collectors were looking for you, or people connected to you. Now I know for certain. It was a risk, but I couldn't just wait for them to take another colony. You understand?
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this, Shepard. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the Collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. You'll need everyone at their best. I've forwarded 3 more dossiers. Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
They're powerful. But we've got a few tricks for them. If anyone can stop them, we can.
No argument there, Commander. Horizon just made it hit home. What we're doing, what we're up against. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is, too. Getting some closure, you know? Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this is a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the Elusive Man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for
Hey,
favors,
Caboose.
or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
I don't know, Booze.
You didn't get along with your father?
Oh my goodness gracious.
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it. Even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am. And as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
I feel like in
Tell
some
me
ways
about
he
the
wants.
Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
In some ways he just
Privately
wants
held
closure.
frigate. I looked over the mission
I
brief
get
when
it.
it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
I had a feeling you were holding something back.
Apologies, classified information, but you've earned the full story. Need to know me, what I can do, what I did. Wasn't lying completely. Initially just did recon, but uncovered data. Troubling. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
What?
Krogan scientists?
On Destiny 2,
Never
they
met Krogan
added
scientists worthy
the
of term. No. Natural
the
evolution.
Normandy
Krogan physiology
into
incredibly
Destiny
durable.
2.
Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard.
I'm
Krogan
still
evolved
not
past it.
playing Destiny.
Maybe they were
It
just
looks-
having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left,
Looks
meaning
cool,
more
though.
Krogan were left to repopulate.
I do agree,
Please,
that does sound
Shepard.
cool.
Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look at Krogan rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it onto Chanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population. Avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger. Averted potential genocide or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy. Krogan included.
If the Krogan are so dangerous, why not just sterilize them outright?
Not a war criminal. Not a murderer. Genocide unnecessary. Krogan as a whole, violent, aggressive. Still, have outliers. Worth saving. Genophage modification protected galaxy. Allowed
Man,
Krogan
Caboose
chance to
is in the
survive.
lab.
Everyone wins. Good for us, good for them.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert
was actually a
drops,
comic
hospitals,
about
clan
this.
centers, water supplies.
Yeah.
Very difficult. Few
Yeah.
Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
Caboose is just brushing himself.
The genophage
on
was a
right
mistake bordering on
joysticks of
a
the
war crime.
controllers.
Recreating it is
Oh.
unforgivable.
Hey,
Don't want me
Caboose.
on team? Don't bring me. Can stay here, work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
What am I hearing in the background, Nate? Nate,
What, sweetie?
what am I hearing in the background?
Oh, I
saw the
had
reports
the
on
Star
Horizon
Spangled
today.
Banner
What you
playing
did
real
was
quick.
amazing.
Some
The report
U.S.
mentioned
Army troops
Kate
were singing
Malenko
it in the
How
Capitol.
did that go?
It was good to see him.
Do you have strong feelings for him?
We had a job to do and we did it.
I understand. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Operative Lawson would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander. Commander, you've received a new message.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
The Arrival DLC ignition.
name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
Oh.
My big boy.
Hey, Caboose.
I think he wants me to get ready for.
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
What's Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
Difference between her and me under the same name is I'm here. She's there.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be
And
some
you
proof she
are the
found.
best part.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground in a Batarian outpost on Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
And we need to do that as the final thing in this game. Wait.
Wait, I love that second email though. Every time I see it,
that one. I saved it for you.
every time I see it, I just start giggling. Like, you're too small. Oh, that's beautiful.
Chorban found more evidence about how the Keepers are bioengineered by the Reapers because Vigil confirmed that. You alright, Boos?
Oh, hey, Booshy Boos. I'm begging you to do something.
And there's the Shadowbroker DLC.
That'll be the last thing we do there.
No, we can do that sooner. Yeah. Well, we're just about at the end of our N7 stream, but I want to finish all these conversations.
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head.
I feel bad
and
because
a
the
claw
wolf just sat
hammer.
on my lap, but
It's
after
under the
sure,
brow
I'm gonna go
plate,
take a
pulling it
shower.
back, right?
Aww.
Eyes have gone black. And you
He's
see
a good
tension in
boy.
Muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
You better have a good reason for ruining my lunch.
It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Don't start anything with Garrus. I won't have trouble on my ship.
I don't hate Garrus. I hate the Turians. Garrus is just one Turian, and he's your clan. No point in ripping his face off unless he turns on me. It's hate, but it's mine. Okeer was blind, and he tried to make me the same. But I'm starting to feel what they did, to see why I should care. Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
They seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors, and the balance is back in line.
I love you too, people. Boosh.
Hey, Kaboosh.
That's okay, Boosh. Who's my sweet boy?
Hey,
Tell me something I don't know about you.
nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off as soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading, and I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? What's your game, Shepard?
I've never met anyone like you.
Whatever. It'll come back to what you can take. It always does. Later, Shepard.
Later, Jack.
Caboose is settled in my lap, just all comfy.
Oh. Little does he know you have to go take a shower soon.
Yeah, my hair needs to be
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out, got picked up by my band well on her way to Omega. 8 years old. she'd have had no chance on Horizon. Doesn't matter who you are. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says. Only two types don't buckle at that point. Trained killers and psychopaths. A lot of people can't tell the difference.
Okay,
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
okay, he has a point in that when people will get extremely agreeable with you when you stick a gun in their face, cause they want to live. They
Hey, Shepard. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Yeah, we'll finish the conversations and then we'll turn in for the night and then we'll resume this tomorrow for Mass Effect Friday.
Yay!
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now. What do you think?
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
Thank you,
we'll
Commander.
go to
Rupert put the new
Caboose
supplies to
wanting
good use.
cuddle. So I stayed in bed for like a whole 45 minutes to an hour, just letting him snuggle under the covers.
Oh.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another
Now,
reason I
if
went
I
to Cerberus
remember
for protection.
right about Miranda, she's like genetically altered or more like a super soldier in some
I
ways.
have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father's tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Did your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
In the Tessel system, located in the Crescent Nebula. No, to be a game from what, 2010, Mass Effect 2 looks great. Also, sweetheart, are these like these things you're walking by? Are they escape pods or something?
They're sleeper pods.
Oh.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Worth a try. Let's talk to
No
Joker
messages
and
for
then
you,
we'll
Commander.
cut it out for the night.
Hey, Commander. It's, pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Caden, Staff Commander Alenko, wasn't it?
Another reminder of how I lost more than time. Underneath this garbage.
Right. Understood, Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Getting me.
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
EDI, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
Never figured becoming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Leave it to Edie to egg on Joker like that.
She's enjoying it too.
We'll have like 2 missions to do, and then or 2 flights, and then it'll be the collector ship tomorrow, most likely. At least we got through one of the larger hurdles, and it only gets harder from here. Well, that's just how the wind blows, honestly. The story missions get tougher and tougher each time in Mass Effect 2. But is there anything you want to say to the stream as we finish out our end 7-day stream for the night, Nate?
When you play Mass Effect 2, you have a bowl of fried calamari gumbo next to you.
Especially for a 7-day. I guess Hannibal left the adult VC. I saw her hanging out there, but I guess she left. But with that in mind, we're going to be closing out our annual and 7-day Mass Effect stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to tonight's stream. If you enjoyed the stream, don't hesitate to click on that purple heart to leave a follow. And also consider becoming a beau. Join the Subbo squad and subscribe. I will be live again with more Mass Effect tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, as it will be Mass Effect Friday. We're going to continue where we left off at right here tonight. But if you want to be notified as to when I go live next, I recommend you follow the Twitter. And if you want more content from me, I recommend you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you're enjoying the good vibes here, you want to keep engaged with the community, if you like people to play Mass Effect or Call of Duty or Halo with or the works, I recommend you join the Ultimate Blanket Fort, join the Discord community. We're nice and cozy in here. It's a great way to meet new people, be kept up to date on any stream schedule changes or any Discord events we have in the server. But with that in mind, thank you guys so much for tuning into tonight's stream. Enjoy that Blanket Fort. And I'm gonna send y'all over. Who else is streaming Mass Effect 3 or Mass Effect? Because it is N7 day and we have to be supporting our fellows for N7 day. Let's see, N7 the Legend. Why don't we go raid him out and say hi to him? But with that in mind, thank you guys so much for tuning into tonight's stream. Enjoy that Blanket Fort, and I will see y'all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for more Mass Effect for a weekly Mass Effect Friday stream. Good night.
Just curious.